Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and we're here for our Chakra Yoga Flow live on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live. If you've been following along, check out the new tapestry. Isn't it awesome? It's gigantic. And yes, I needed a ladder. So welcome. Please make yourselves comfortable if you would like to be sitting on a cushion or a blanket or a block. And we're inviting ourselves to be present with our subtle energies in this class. This is a yoga class that incorporates asana, and so that's yoga poses, breath, pranayama, mudra, postures for the hands, as well as various other yogic exercises that are meant to connect us to the physical being, to the breath being, to the mental being, but all around our chakras. So our chakras are wheels of energy, of subtle energy throughout us, and they correlate with various elements. So here we've kind of flashed up just so that we can get a sense of what are we talking about. All right. And today I really wanted to encourage us to see if we could think about our circles of chakra wheels more as surrounding us and emanating from our center core outward, like concentric circles, as opposed to that linear alignment that we're often talking about along the lines of our spinal column. All right. Because I think that if we can get out of a linear thinking, we might actually be able to tap into cyclical aspects a little bit better. So the red is our root or our center core. So almost think about that being this center line through the center of us, that center rod of stability. And then outward, we're flowing out into other kinds of energy. Pardon karma, because someone has a truck outside and she must monitor all things. All right, so that's red, and that means earth. Earth, that earthly stable core, grounded. Then is the color orange, and that's coming out into water. Sometimes often correlated with our hips, our sacral area, but water going with the flow, our emotional space, our sensuality space. It's really how we interact with the world, with the things that we like sense pleasure-wise and the things that we don't like sense pleasure-wise, and how we relate to the emotions themselves, not just the stimulation. So there's another circle, orange. And then yellow is our fire, that fire of activation, what helps us activate and bring into action and set into motion all of those higher spaces of our aspiration, our dreams, our vision, which we'll get to. So there's our yellow, fire. And all of that is spinning, right? All of those wheels of energy are spinning. And sometimes, if we've ever had a wheel alignment in our car, we know that how our cycles are going can get a little wobbly if things are not in balance. And hopefully in this course, in this class, we're finding ways to tune in, not to fix, but to tune in and calibrate our awareness. Then we can start to set into motion different balancing energies. Okay, so I hope that I'm giving that the context that we can be approaching in this class, not about fixing the energy, but about us calibrating our awareness, our lens. All right, so we went from the yellow, then green is our heart energy or air. How our compassion, our forgiveness, air is that element, that free feeling, because we can't be in a space of loving kindness feeling tight, right? We're actually holding back when we're in that tight space, not freely giving. So air, and that's green. And then we'll come into blue, and that's emanating outward, right? All of those energies are becoming more and more free. The energy is coming tighter in. That center grounding is a little bit more bringing within, giving form, all right? So we're coming out and loosening out. Blue is sound, wave, vibration, whoa, 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 right? And that's communication and listening. And then we'll get into our indigo. And that is seeing or vision or light, the energy being light. So light spectrum. Light as an energy itself, if we believe that it's emanating out of us, we don't see it. But if anyone has ever had any sort of aura work done and looking at our bodies in an electromagnetic spectrum, there is light that is emanating out of us. So that light energy, vision, how we see, what we envision for ourselves, how we carry out that vision in our actions, right? That vision needs to come within, and then we get to let that vision come out of us through various other expressions. And then lastly, is that outer core of that ethereal energy. Call it spirit, call it the unknown. It can be white or violet. All right, so those are the cycles of energy in the Hindu system. I hope to be able to share some other systems with us so that we're also just being aware that the Hindu system or the yogic system isn't the only one. They're not the first ones, not the last ones. It's just a system that's helping us look at energy. All right, so welcome. Let's find a way of sitting. And let's start by doing a check-in. All right, so find a comfortable way of sitting, and we'll maybe close the eyes, maybe not. Perhaps take in some of what I just said, and if you want to have your eyes open to say, I want to bring an awareness into this vision spectrum, this vision energy of mine. Do I always close my eyes? Do I always open them wide? Right? And that's about noticing what we notice, that awareness. Yoga is the connection, and connecting is awareness. Once we're aware of it, then we can bring something together. All right, so let's start with awareness of our physical body. Scan the physical body from the top down or the bottom up, however you wish. Feel ourselves as physical beings. And check in on the cycles of our own physicality. Digestion, circulation, cycles. Breath is a cycle. Can we give this body and those cycles the gift of our attention? And just notice what comes up. Even notice any fidgeting or resistance that's going on. Try not to impose a thought about how you should be in this exercise right here. Just greet yourself where you are. Then let's see if we can isolate our attention on our breath. Noticing all that we can about our breath. Our breath as it is right now. What's pausing or stuttering about it? What's eager or anxious about it? How would you characterize the state of your breath right here? Now let's allow our attention to come to our mind. The thoughts that are jumping around, look at them. Watch them hop from thought to thought to thought. Observe the cycles in your own mind patterns. What do we linger on the most? Where is your mind right now? And if your eyes are closed, let's go ahead and open them. And I'd like to start with the eyes with an exercise that's called tratak, Tratak, tratak. And these are exercises of movements of the eyes, building awareness and stimulating our sight and our visioning, that light spectrum. All right. So, first, make yourselves comfortable. If you prefer to be sitting in a chair, please sit in a chair. Okay. You don't have to be sitting this way. I think that sometimes I get an autopilot myself, and this becomes um, my base. All right, so let's go ahead and close the eyes and start to tighten them shut. So squeeze the eyelids, scrunch up your eyebrows, and notice how this is affecting your breath. Notice the sensations in your face. Notice the muscles that are starting to work. Breath. Be present in all that you can observe. What can you even see? Texture, colors, shapes, designs. And then relax and lightly open the eye. And then let's do it again. Squeeze, breath, and releasing and opening the eye. Make your way through a few times at your pace, observing whatever it is you observe. What are your patterns? Feel the cyclical rhythm of seeing within and seeing without. When you do open your eyes to seeing outward, try not to identify the objects in the outside world. Just feel the eyes seeing. And then close again. And once again, see the eyes seeing. Absorb that spectrum of shapes and colors, sensation, texture to our sight. Notice feeling the muscles in the eyes and the face, tensing and releasing. Notice gripping around sight, gripping around light, and easing around it, easing our vision outward. Good. Relax the eyes. Let's breathe in, reaching the arms up. Exhale, drawing the energy from the heavens through the third eye, maybe even touching your mouth and lips with your thumbs, bringing it to the heart center. Feel that stimulation. Breath in, breath out. Breath in. Remember, you can be doing this sitting with your legs extended in front of you, maybe in a chair. Breath out. Your eyes can be open or closed, maybe bringing a cycle to that. Breath in, breath out. Rest the arms where you would like. Now let's bring our gaze maybe straight at the nose or at a point close to you. Okay, so it could be straight down out in front of you. Really love it if it could be neutral. So if you could have it at the nose or an object just a few inches away from you and focus there. Notice your breath. Now, choose a point in the distance, 10 feet, 20 feet away, and settle your eyes there. Just feel longer seeing. And notice your breath. Notice the muscles, notice the sensations you're aware of. And closer in again. And farther away. And close. And far. Find your rhythm, your cycle. And if you don't know your cycle, or if you're feeling self-conscious, set a cycle. And just count like 1, 2, and then switch. 1, 2, and then switch. And then vary it. You can make it longer. You could make it shorter. Closer seeing, farther seeing. Lightly close the eyes. Let's breathe in, sweeping the arms out and up. Exhale, drawing that within us, whatever it is we're gathering from on high. Breath in, reaching out, expansive, open, inviting. Exhale, invite that energy through all of our awarenesses. Good. And let's tuck the chin down and up. Starting to build awareness of the throat and neck. Your eyes can be open or closed. We did 2 tratak exercises. That tightening and releasing, and near and far seeing. Left and right. Coming into the throat and the neck. Notice what you notice. Notice your pace. Notice your cycle. Are you forcing? Are you listening? Color is blue. Breath. Good. Neck rotation. Notice how this stimulation is affecting your sight, the area around the eyes. What are the sensations? Are you getting a swimmy feeling? Do you need to adjust your pacing? Breath, change direction. Be in your physical body. Be in your breath body. Connecting on a subtle energy level. Vibration. Good. And we'll bring the gaze to center. Breathe in, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands to center. Inhale, find your pace. You don't have to go at a pace that I am doing. Exhale. Breath in. Circles and cycles. Exhale. Now the Brahmari pranayama or bumblebee pranayama. We'll take our thumbs, closing the triangular flap of cartilage, flapping that over our ear openings, our ear canal, and you can lightly touch your eyes, covering the eyes, or cup them. You don't have to cup tightly. You can keep your fingers apart so that you could still have light in. Breath in, and we're going to hum. Take a moment and rest and feel the sensations. Notice areas of the body that are stimulated or still vibrating. How much time do we spend with our vibrational energy? What types of vibration do we spend the most time with? Do we spend more time listening or speaking? Breath in and reach. Exhale to center. Inhale. What has already changed in your expression here? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's find a spinal twist. Breath in. Breath out, twist. Feel the entire length of your spine, that center core, that grounded area. Feel that center rod of stability, that central corridor. And release and come around. What's moving? What's stuck? Try not to think, just feel. Be on your mat with you as a sensory being. Good, and we'll come to center. You could still do this in a chair. Sit on the edge of your chair if you are. Let's round the spine, tucking the chin down. Breathe in, arch and lift, tilting the tailbone back. Bowing and flexing. Feel your rhythm. Notice the areas that want to move, the areas that don't want to move. Get the shoulders involved. Ebb and flow. Gyrations. Hear your breath. Make a sound. Stimulate your hearing. Be aware, are your eyes opened or closed? You could be practicing here, tightening the eyes and releasing if you like. Let your cycles start to flow together. Wheels, cogs in the wheel, connecting. Loosen it up, lubricate it. Good. Arms open, and we'll start to twist. Coming into that yellow space, that yellow glow, our fire. Cycling around that center rod. We cannot activate more than we can support. Feel that center rod of support. Feel the watery elements that give our support a bit of give. Breath, maybe eyes open or closed. Notice the stimulation. Bring a mindfulness, a deliberateness to all that we are engaged in right now. All that we are engaged into feeling. Stop when you need to stop. Never go beyond. So we want to feel out. Can I sustain this with ease and steadiness? Not to be confused with ease-y or rigid breath. Good. Let's breathe in, sweeping it up. Exhale, coming to center. We'll reach the arms out. Left palm up, right palm down. Left side, Ida, the Ida of our energy. A give, a receiving side, supple. Pingala, our sending side of energy, our activation, our fire, our determination. All right, feeling both sides of our energy, squeezing and flexing out and expanding. And then find the pace that works for you. Hear it. Feel that activation, that stimulation in the center of both palms. How far up the arms can you feel it? Oh, what's getting stuck? What's getting rigid? Where's your breath? Be a conducting rod of energy for yourselves. Good. Let's bring the palms together. Feel what is palpable there. And then breathe in and out, feeling your ball of stimulated chi energy. Energy that's palpable. Energy that we can start to believe because we can feel it, even if we can't see it. That vibration. Reach the arms out again, flipping the right palm up, left palm down. Feel the channels of energy between both arms. And then start again. You don't have to do the same pace as I am. Let yourselves find, where is your pace? What does your body want to do? Can you let your body find its pace? And it could be this slow. It could be none at all, or just holding and squeezing. What is your rhythm? What is your charge? Is your charge slower? Does it need more patience to build up? Can you meet yourself there? Good. I need that to be a little farther away. Feeling the tips of my fingers, the space in between my fingers, that charge of stimulation coming all the way up my arm. And then I'll breathe with the energy. Good. Let's breathe in and reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows down. Inhale it up. Exhale the elbows down. Find your pace. Feel the space in between the shoulder blades. Feel the front of your chest and heart. And then let's settle it down. Breathe in, look up, open the chest. Try to bring the elbows behind you. Exhale, bring it within, elbows together. Inhale and exhale. Stimulating from that heart space up into the throat, through the shoulders. Feel the interconnectedness. Our heart space allows us and helps us find our voice, so that we're speaking the kindness that we want, so that we're sending out that intention. Do we find ourselves being misheard, misunderstood? Is our heart space and that intention connected to voice, breath? Let it flow. Don't let one or the other dominate. Let that throat open. Feel it. Feel your neck. Feel the sides of your neck, front of your neck and throat. We need that activation space to keep us going. You're feeling heat building. Motivation, activation, initiation. Stop when you need to stop. Good. Bringing ourselves to center. Breath in, exhale over. Use this cooling energy. Feeling the sides of our circles, those concentric circles, all the way on those sides, emanating outward, arcing outward. Breath in. Exhale. Bringing ourselves back to center. Exhale through the heart. Sit for a moment. Check back in physically. What has been activated, stimulated, and charged? What has been discharged? What has begun to be restored, calibrated in our awareness of ourselves as subtle energy? Let's come to lying down. And then let's start to charge the feet. Stomping the feet, letting the flesh kind of shake around the bone. Charge, feel the feet. Feel all of the tingling and stinging. Wake up the skin of your feet. Spread the toes, wake them up. Good. Knees to chest, legs up. Resting the spine into the floor. Feeling all of the weight of that earth energy. Inviting a light space of energy through our legs, which are usually the heavier parts, the parts connected with our grounding. Flipping it, cycling into our earth, now being our space of faith, our lightest part. Good, knees to center, feet down. Don't turn your neck. Rest the arms down. Let's lift the hips. Breath in. Exhale, lower it down. And let's recharge. Re-stimulate. Breath. Good. Both knees at the same time. Pull them in unassisted. Feel that activation, that power, sending the legs up. Eyes open or closed. Make a choice. Where do you tend to be when you're on your mat? Do you tend to close those eyes? Find a balance in the cycles of what we're activating, of where our awareness is. Ankle rotations. Charge. Breathe. Change direction. Notice your pacing. Be aware of the cycling. What's tensing in other areas of the body? Can everything be working in concert, not against? Legs wide. Good. Now let's crisscross, make an X. Legs wide. Crisscross X in the opposite leg on top. And open and crisscross. Open, release, yield, and crisscross. And open. Good. Legs together, knees to chest, feet down, press down and lift. Breath in, breath out. Lower those hips down and recharge. Good. Let's pull the knees in. Send the legs up. Reach the arms overhead, making the body into a capital L shape. Feel your steadiness and sturdiness, all of the earth. That center core of grounding and centering. Feel all that is fluid within your body. Mucus and viscous. Feel all that is heat emanating from your body. Feel all that is air. Single Om here if you like. Feeling all that is vibration. Eyes open. And bring the whole body upright. And forward fold. Rolling the spine up. Lifting, reaching, feel all 7 spaces of energy, taking the body back down and bringing it back up and forward fold. Find your flow. Don't try to make it perfect. Feel the parts of the body that have to engage and work together. See how much momentum we're using. See how much we're pulling from within. See what's going on clearly. Let your kindness and compassion in your heart come into your mind space and your thinking and your vision. Acceptance. Send it down into your core, into the physicality of you. Compassion, loving kindness, universal love. One more time if you want. You can wait upright sitting if you like. And bringing ourselves up. Conduct your earth. Call it forth to allow you to have something to anchor to lift and aspire upward into sound waves and light waves and spiritual unknown waves. And I'll invite us to come up to standing. Realizing my puma has decided to just come and sleep in our energy, and that's great. Let's feel the feet, feel the hands. Breathe in and lengthen upward. Exhale, split it open to the left. Inhale, exhale, splitting it open to the right. Let's just keep going. Tapping into cycles. Find your pace. Feel that center rod of stability. As you feel it going from the earth all the way up to the top of your head, are there areas of that center line that you're feeling resistant? Or do you feel a nice, easy, free flow? Ease and free flow. What do you do when you encounter the spaces that are resistant or tight? Good. Come the center, forward, fold. Make a sound. Feel it through the body. Rolling the spine up. Breath in. And we're going to start to just cycle it around. Breathe. Fluidity between the heart and the voice. Good. Let's come to center. Exhale. Bring it forward. Half flat back, lifting. Exhale, forward fold, releasing. Your knees can always remain soft. Half flat back, staying in motion. Forward fold, letting it go. Rolling the spine up. And here we go. We'll start to feel the center twist. Stimulation. Percussion creates that vibration, right? Feel that vibration. Percuss against our own body. Feel the regions of the body that are receiving that stimulation, that percussive vibration. Good. Let's come to center. Breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees, letting the hands rest on the knees. Cat and cow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Can you work the tailbone area? Can you work the center of the chest area? Feel the cycles and wheels connecting from the hips to the chest, and let them help each other. Let the water help loosen any rigid spaces in the chest. Let the neck and throat find that expression. Bend the knees, sink the butt back, lift the chest chair. Reaching the hands behind us, coming to standing, open the chest. You can let the arms go or hold a strap and bring it forward. Deep breath. Releasing the arms, rolling it up, hands to knees, cat and cow. Flow, move, gyrate, plug in. What do our higher channels, that ethereal energy, how is that energy conducting through us? A space of faith. Faith that we are more than these physical bodies. Let that energy flow through the physical body. Let the physical body express our higher being, our higher consciousness. Notice the areas of the body that are getting charged. Ready? Chair. You choose the depth of your chair. Hands can be to prayer. Hands can be at the hips. Maybe you're lifting. Hands behind you. Come to standing. Breath in. Exhale, bringing it forward. Releasing the arms, rolling the spine up. Closing the eyes tightly and observe. Observe in this mountain pose, practicing this tratak. Connect your vision into your physicality of rootedness and standing in your root with this stimulation of our sight, withdrawing that sight from outside to within. And then relax the eyes and allow them to open. What tightened in the body while we were activating that space? Again, tighten, squeeze the eyes. And relax and open the eyes. One more if you like. You don't need to do 3. But if you'd like to, I'm doing it. Noticing that my left eye squeezes tighter than my right. Noticing that my breath wants to get restricted, doesn't want to work together with this. So I have to squeeze a little less. Ask my breath to return. Relax, opening the eyes. Shifting the weight into the right leg. Lifting the left. And step the left leg back. Take as many steps as is comfortable for you. Breathe in. Twist it open to the right. Breath in. Open it to warrior 2. Spinning that left foot open. Good. Breath in. Back to our crescent. Exhale, split. Good. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. What has to work together? Exhale. Inhale. Maybe this pace is too fast. Find yours. Exhale. Take a few breaths in between. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You choose. We'll bring ourselves back up. Reach forward, bringing the left hand down. Maybe put a block here. And twist. Both hands down. Step the back leg up. Rolling the spine up. Good. Let's tighten the eyes. And open. And tighten. And open. Tighten. Open. Deep breath. Shifting the weight into the left leg. Stepping it back, taking your time. Lifting up, breath in. Twisting it open to the left. Inhale. Exhale, spinning the back foot open, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Closing and opening. Balancing, rooting and lifting, cycles. feeling the revolutions of our cycles. Can we feel them? Do we need our eyes? Hands down, right hand down, find your twist. Both hands down, step the right leg up, widen the stance, feet angled outward about 45 degrees. This is going to depend on how your knees are and your hips are, so you may not dip very far. Sinking the butt down, chest up, and forward fold. So bending and sinking and lifting. And let it go. Let the sound expression come out. How does your breath and your body want to work together? Hanging out here if you'd like to grab opposite elbows. You could just let out a sigh. You could make a sound. Make an om. Shift weight left leg and right leg back and forth. What side of us do we depend upon? Are your eyes open or closed? What are we opening ourselves to feeling, expressing, being? Releasing the arms down. We'll bring the feet in a little closer. I'm going to turn sideways here. You might want to block here if your hands don't easily reach the floor. Standing split. So we're going to root down through the left leg, lifting the right leg up, pointing the toe, opening the hip. What's up is down. What's down is up. Bringing that right leg down. Rolling the spine up. Left foot to the right ankle. Kickstand tree. Or at the calf. Or at the groin. Breath. Bringing that leg down. Forward fold. When we're ready, lifting the left leg up, standing split, open hip, releasing the crown of the head down, the neck, pointing that left foot up to the ceiling. So much trust. Feel all that is solid within you, all that has to go with the flow within you. Bringing that left leg down, rolling the spine up. When you're ready, in the upper regions, in the lower regions, finding your expression of tree on this side. Bringing that down, breath in, and release. Again, if you like, right leg lifts up, rooting into the left, standing split. Feeling this change of perspective. We have to tap into our activation so that we can have the stability, rolling the spine up when we're ready. No hurry. You're in your rhythm. You're in your pacing. You're in your expression. Building awareness of where our energies are in excess or deficiency. That's all. Acceptance, exploration. Ease and steadiness is not easy or rigid. Breath and release. I'm going to do the other side, and I'm only going to do 2 of these. I don't remember what leg I did. Oh. We'll find our mountain. Gotta breathe in. Root, lift the upper body. Press the legs down. Feel that working. Feel how much you're applying your activation to pressing down. How much are you applying that activation to lifting up? Eyes open or closed? Could you close them? How would the experience change energetically? How would it change in your heart? What do you need to call forth here? Explore awareness of what we see, what we feel, what we're expressing, and take it forward. Good. Let's come down to a center squat. And then we'll lower down to our bottoms. Good. I'm going to bring my right knee back behind me, left foot up against that right knee, twisting. And twisting. And upright. Back, maybe just to the hands. Maybe some of you are coming to your elbows or down. Needless to say, a contraindication in this knee and in the hips. Bringing ourselves upright and coming forward. Bringing ourselves upright, switching sides. Feel your way. Is there even a rhythm and a pulse to how we move? And twist. Ooh. And twist. Find your pace. not mine. Breath. And forward. Rolling ourselves up. Bringing the bottoms of both feet together. Breath in and forward. And start to find your flow. What is your voice and your throat and your neck expressing? How free and open does it feel? What are we able to hear here? What are we feeling in the hips and the spine? Can we let that water seep into our air, into our ground? Holding where we want to hold. Bringing ourselves back up. Good. And we'll make our way back down to lying down on our back. And we'll recharge. Rest both feet and just let both knees fall to the left. Both knees up and over to the right. And just start to make your way back and forth. How fluid can we be? We don't have to control. Can the different regions of your energy still connect to one another? The farthest reaches of faith and ground, how do they work together? They're not at opposite ends of one another, they are connected. How much faith can we display in our grounding right here? Have we ever practiced grounding in our faith? Calming the center, lift the left leg, holding on behind that hamstring. Let the hands go up as high as they will, and lengthen and pull. Invite that leg to us. Soften your shoulders, point and flex. Ankle rotation. Keep inviting that leg a little closer. Change direction. And crossing that left ankle above right knee, hugging that knee in, breath. And release the right foot, uncross the left ankle, bridge when you're ready. Breath in and lift and lower. And just make your way pulsing a few times up and down. Feel that red color of rootedness. Feel that orange color of going with the flow, that blending of the yellow and the red, because that fire helps stir things up to get that slurry of movement between the earth and the fire, so we get that orange. Breathe. What else is moving in different areas of your body, or are we only focused on the hips and the legs? Is there nuance in the front of the belly we can observe, in the back of the shoulders? Hold when you're ready. Breath in. What are the cycles in holding still spaces? Feeling the variation and fluctuation between trying and stopping and trying and stopping, because nothing is static. And lowering it down, we'll straighten the right leg up, holding on behind the hamstring, letting the hands slide up. If you want to use a strap here, you could. Back is resting. Feeling that tension point in the leg, and then we'll point and flex. Point and flex. Breath in, breath out. Ankle rotations. Changing direction. We'll cross that ankle above the left knee. And when we're ready, we'll bring that knee up. Honor and respect, don't force what's moving just beneath the surface of our skin. How are the regions that are talking the most communicating to the regions that aren't saying anything, that are just at peace? Can we lend some peace to the noise? We let the noise into the peace and build awareness and connection. We'll release that foot down, uncross the legs. Bridge when we're ready. Whatever form of bridge you like. Some of you like to press and find a clasp underneath of you. Some of you like to find an expression of full wheel, that full back bend. I am not going to be talking us through the points of safety on the back bend. So please, if it's a space that you're familiar with, go for it. If it is a space that you have not practiced with an actual teacher in person, please don't do it, okay? So find your feet at a comfortable distance apart. Try to feel out, are my feet even? Feel your grounding. Spread the toes, wake up the feet. Notice if you're already eager to run off to the thing. Instead of being present, there's so much to absorb, appreciate, and connect with our attention right here. Skin around your ankles and heels. It's attached to you. Are you attached to it? Good. Now, when you're ready, activate feet, ankles, shins, calves, hips. Core, chest, throat. Bring your entire being to it and your entire awareness to it, and feel the cycles of breath. Revolving, cycling, ebbing and flowing, exchanging, not dominating. When you're ready, releasing and lowering it down, and side to side. Choose to linger where you want to linger. Maybe you're just enjoying this soothing, self-soothing of cradling side to side. What can we let go of? Are the pelvic floor muscles or the groin muscles still gripping? Can you let yourself feel the weight of those thighs? Loosen the flesh in the hips. They don't have to hold everything together anymore. Interconnectedness. Interreliance. How about some intertrust? Coming to center. I'm going to let the hips fall a few times. Stimulate, activate. Good. Arms. Lengthen the legs out. Reaching the arms overhead. Big, long stretch. Expansive. Feel all the parts of you. Connected and aware of all of the parts of you. And we'll bring the knees in. Forehead up to the knees. And lengthen. And hug it in. Find your cycle. Let your awareness occupy and expand into your entire being. Do we know our inner landscape? How does our inner landscape relate to our outer being? How does our outer being reflect our inner being? And then do any final movements, any final postures that you wish. Your expression. Even if it means confronting an inhibition, a fear, a discomfort and insecurity. Give yourself permission to know that you are in a safe space, on your mat, in your space, at your home or wherever you are, in your house, this physical body house. Live here. Help this body be a safe neighborhood to live in. A good friend has been helping me understand that sometimes our physical being, our mental being may not be a safe neighborhood. How can we start to make this a safe residence? Because we live here. When you're done with whatever were the final movements, position yourselves for your rest, for your shavasana. Now, your legs could be swinging up a wall. Maybe you'd like to drape them over a sofa. Allow for your physical existence to have a space of ease in its existence so that it isn't working to exist. So you could be curled up in a ball. You could be lying on your back. Let's all take a nice deep breath in together. And sigh it out. Bring your attention to your jaw, your mouth. And we'll puff air into the upper lip and let it go. Feel that stretching in the upper lip. Let's do that again. Puff air into the upper lip. And let it go. Feel that container of the ballooning of the skin flesh of the lips. Bottom lip. Puff it. Release. Puff it. Release. Once again, puff it. Release. Left cheek. Letting go. Left cheek. Let it go. Left cheek. Let it go. Right cheek. Release. And right cheek again. Let it go. Last one. Right cheek. And release all the cheeks. Release all the cheeks. Release. One more time, all the cheeks. And let it go. Trace the upper gum line and the upper lip side to side with your tongue. How much all the way around the upper jawline can you trace and massage with your tongue? Touch an area you don't usually sit and try to hold. Feel the tongue working. Notice stimulation of salivation. Lower jawline and lower lip line, back and forth. All the way around in a circle. Opposite direction. Take a deep breath in the nose, out the mouth. Adjust your legs for comfort. Adjust your arms for comfort. Maybe let the eyes lightly open with the eyelids heavy. Maybe allow the eyelids to close gently shut. I will guide us through a meditation in your space of rest. Invite a check-in on that physical body. Feel the frame of your body and release it freely to gravity here. Feel the earth elements in your body. Breathe with the earth elements of your body. Feel the shifting of the earth elements in your body. Feel your breath. Become aware of the heaviness of your breath. Be with the weight and grounding in your breath. Feel your mind. Feel the thoughts in your mind. Release the weight of the thoughts in your mind. Earth energy, your energy. Be with your insight. See with that inner gaze. Trust the weight of that insight. Be the breath. Be the body. Housing your insight. Feel your eyes, the weight of your eyelids. See the spectrum of light that is showing itself to you now. Breathe that spectrum of light. Shine the undulations of the waves of light energy within you. Trust your inner light. Trust and have faith in your conscious being. Start to allow your being to float higher and higher. Feel breathe. Be effortless energy. Rooted and free. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rooted and free. Effortless. Light. Aware. Effortless. Light. Aware. Radiant. Connected. Repeat to yourself. So hum. So hum. So hum. I am. I am. I am. So 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 start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, wrists or ankles if you are still lying down. And we will eventually join together in an upright sitting space. Checking in once again with the physical body. What has changed? What has gotten calibrated in our awareness, as well as physically? Checking in with our breath. What has changed in our awareness of that breath? And what is possible and our capacity? And our mind and our thoughts. Reflect now on that center column of your grounded centering. Who are you in that energy? And feel that fluid, orange colored energy of water, of sensory, sensual existence. Who are we in that soul hum? And feel that yellow, fiery, hot activation energy, empowerment, initiating. Who are we? And that airy, green-colored, loving kindness, compassionate energy. Feel that input and that output, and hopefully both of those conduits are balanced. Let's feel in with that blue, a vibrational energy of our sound, of the waves of vibration, that expression and creativity within us. Who are we? And in that indigo wave of light, of what we shine and what we let in, that inner wisdom and inner seeing. Who are we? How often do we spend time with them, connecting, bringing our attention there? And in our faith and our respect of the unknown and that which is unknowable, how do we carry them within us? Who are we in that space? Three ohms to close if you wish. Feel that solidity within you. Maybe engage in your Mula Bandha, squeezing that energy lock, that sphincter hold, or that Kegel. And notice how it helps you conduct that voice. You could tighten in on the solar plexus around the diaphragm as well for the Uddiyana Bandha. 3 ohms. Deep breath. Vibrational, expressive, sensual. Invite us to bring our hands to the heart center. All that is love and light in me is deeply grateful to be able to share the love and light in you that you share with me. Namaste. Thank you all so very much for joining for our Chakra Yoga Flow today, Sunday, the 28th of June. Please be well. May you find some balance and free expression of all of your energies. Good to see you all. Feel free to type a comment if you're here. Oh, be safe, please. Taking care of yourselves and your loved ones. And make some new loved ones. Let's meet some folks around us and feel the cycling of our relationships as well. Namaste.